Hi, my name is Faye, and welcome to Meet The Conwegians. In this episode, I'm going to be painting someone that you might recognize because she is heavily involved in our community and she's made the Faulkner County Library her work home for over a decade. So stick around and watch me paint someone who actually brought me a lot of joy. Can you tell me a little bit about this object and why it brings you joy?
So this is a bluebird of happiness, and they are made at Terra Studios in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's hand-blown glass. They've got a whole bunch of different styles that they do, colors. You can get all kinds of different birds. My mom introduced them to me and has taken me to Terra Studios. We got to stay the night on the campus. But why they're important to me is she helped run a leadership program through the University of Arkansas, and they did an international tour for like 17 days for the second year of the program, and she would take a bluebird of happiness, or several, to the other countries and give them away to the like important diplomats and stuff that they connected with over there. So there are bluebirds of happiness all over the world because of Dot Temple. So the reason it's so important to me is that it reminds me of her. And I watched growing up her talk to so many different kinds of people and be so sincere in getting to know who that person was and the context of that person. She's the reason I have a love of learning for other cultures, of meeting new people. Part of the reason I decided to go for the adult programming position at the library. So it decorates my desk and just kind of reminds me of my mom. So one of my favorite parts about working at the library is getting to know so many different people, such as yourself. Um, Especially, so as circ manager, I got to meet the community across the desk, helping them with how to access the library and problems with their accounts, and sometimes just as simple as finding them a good book. Uh, but as the adult programmer, I get to connect with authors and artists and musicians and people who provide services to the community. It's really important to me, and I have gotten to meet so many fantastic people. Paulette Guerin is one of the poets that I have done an author talk for. So she donated this book to me specifically. I've done author talks for Leonard and Ann Wilson, and they are local self-published authors. They actually own their own publishing company now. They have started hosting a writing group for us at the library. I get to meet really cool families that come in and watch their kids grow up. I've got a little girl that I've watched her grow from kindergarten to I've worked there for 11 years now, so she's in 10th grade, and I don't know how to handle that. And then I get to meet people like you who get to be friends.
I did not have to do this. This is not a setup.
No, this is not a setup. But you truly are one of the people that have, this job has been so neat to meet so many people for our community and to get to know all the different, I don't know, Conway's way more diverse than you get at first glance. So these things decorate my desk to remind me that we have amazing people in Conway and that the library does great work and that it impacts people. We're actually gearing up for summer at the moment, and the theme is adventure. So we're trying to figure out how to make that fun for all ages and all different kinds of adventure. I work with a fantastic team, a lot of wonderful people who are very dedicated to serving our community.
I nominated Jen for Meet the Conwegians because she gives so much to our city through her work at the library. She's a programmer. Typically, she creates programs for adults that span a wide range of opportunities. And since it's a library, everyone is invited, which is something I really love, and I know something Jen really cares about too is access. But from organizing with folks from different organizations to help people do tax prep if you are within a certain income bracket, to creating arts opportunities for people to just come and draw together or paint together, diving into books together. Really, there's a lot that she offers that's about skills for people, and some of the things they offer you can't find anywhere else. But what Jen focuses on, what's at the heart of her work at the library, is invitation in. Please come and participate, be involved, but also connecting with other organizations in the community. And when she can see those connections being made between Conwegian to Conwegian, it just amplifies the work that she already does so well.
Well, I am so excited for you to see your portrait. I had so much fun painting it. So are you ready to see?
I think so.
All right, Julia, here we go.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh my gosh, Jen, it's so
That's
lovely.
so beautiful.
Are you
Faye.
holding a bluebird of
I
happiness?
am. I love that you know what that is.
I do.
And this is actually a print that Faye gave me.
Hiding there in the back.
Yeah, hiding in the back.
I think I probably should.
And is that a book in the front?
Yeah, there's so it's actually 2 books that are from authors that have done author talks for me at the library, and that they signed to me personally. So
That's so cool.
So Conway Alliance for the Arts is actually, this is my 2nd year as a board member now. And it's kind of near and dear to my heart because I've never really considered myself an artsy person, even though I've been involved in the arts my entire life. So that's one of the things that I love about Conway Alliance for the Arts, is that it's not just art. Sometimes when you say arts, people just think of painting. And we really try to highlight all of the arts, and that means writing and music and theater and dance and all of the arts.
Yeah, to echo what Jen said, connecting Conwegians, artists and non-artists alike, art supporters, people who are interested, just any citizens with the arts is our primary mission. So connection, but also then elevating and amplifying the artists that live in our community. And there's way more that I think anyone realizes. Faye, you've realized this too since you've moved to Conway.
Yes.
But the 2 major ways we are able to elevate and amplify and celebrate artists is through the Arts Awards, which is generally in the spring, and it is an open nomination process. Anybody can nominate anybody they want. So we do that in the spring, and then the first Saturday of October, for the last 17 years in a row, we've had Arts Fest, which has been in a number of different places in Conway, but the last few years we've had it at 5th Avenue Park on the east side of Conway, and it's a big open free event where a lot of, talking about connection and collaboration, arts organizations like the Conway League of Artists and Conway Symphony Orchestra, Reynolds Performance Hall, Central Arkansas Collective, different people, come together and facilitate hands-on art experiences for families. I mean, for kids, for adults, but if you're a grown-up and you show up without a kid, you are more than welcome to hang and make art with us. It's truly for everybody.
I'm excited about the future that we're going to help build together for the arts community here. And again, I just really appreciate all that you do to make the library in Conway a better place.
I really appreciate it.
Well, it was wonderful getting to sit down with Jen and discuss the things that brought her joy. I do know that everybody who walks through the doors of the Faulkner County Library who interacts with her gets to experience her gentle spirit and her kindness. And Jen, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you do to make Conway a better place.